evening, everybody, and welcome to the Angry Cast. We are playing realMyst, a game from the 90s, 1995, I believe, made by a company called Cyan, which you're going to see their logo right here. It utilized a sort of a new technology from the 90s in video games, or PC games for that matter. Woof, Cyan, you're killing my eardrums. It utilized something called like a full motion video. Basically, inside the game, there were videos like of actors, of it, not like rendered cartoons or anything like that, or polygons. It was actual actors' performances. And as you can see, full motion voice, like actual recordings of people's voices. This was new for me. And we're going to talk over this because you can play the game. You can get it from great old games. They've got, realMyst, Myst Masterpiece Edition. And, this is the realMyst version. This adds a little bit more of a three-dimensional feel to it versus a two-dimensional aspect where it was just, shifting pictures from one to the other. You just went to different pictures. You point and clicked it on different pictures, and you would move to the next part of the map. Now with the 3D involvement, you can free roam the map and see things more animated and such. But there's still some of that old school, poorly anti-aliased. It's pretty bad. It's pretty funny though. So this is how it works. So okay, boom, Myst. It's a book. Yeah. And here's like I said, full motion video. It's showing a fly up to the island. It's a puzzle game. If you watched me play The Witness, Myst is kind of like the granddad of The Witness. You can see here the full motion flyover of the map. And there it is. That's where we start out at, right on the docks. And we're going to do that. That sound. You're gonna hear a lot of that sound in this game. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Now you could look through a 360 degree view of an image, and it looks kind of like the Skyrim textures for the mountains, or even 7 Days to Die for the ground. But this was it. And then the water was a little bit like a shimmer to it, but it wasn't fully rendered like a three-dimensional thing. And you can just WASD it. You can't really do. Actually, D doesn't really do anything. I can't. Okay, WAS. Oh, D is if we. Okay. Huh. There is no D. Interesting. Okay. Well, so here we are. We're on the island. We have no idea what the hell we're doing. We've just got birds. We've got just all the these objects on the island. Now with The Witness, where you were playing. And what did I say? I said it was the granddad of The Witness? Oh yeah, and the great-granddad would have been something like Zork or Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which was straight text, where you typed in go left, go right, up, inventory, get lamp, that kind of stuff. And then this was just point and click, and then The Witness was the full sheboygan there. But we have this, basically this map on this island, and there are books that you get, like when we got into this, to get into this world, where there are pages called linking pages, and that takes you to a new age. And these are things that didn't exist before a person wrote them. So it's kind of like they wrote them into existence and then put them into a book, and then you can go explore them. It's pretty heady when you think about it. But there's a door right here that doesn't really go anywhere. Does this? That's just the way that was rendered. And it has a thing down here that's water. Turned it off, and there you go, got that. Okay. And there's a note. What's this note? The note: topographical extrusion test 40, marker switch diagram 47, water turbulent pool 67. And there's a little button here, it looks like. Okay, and there you go, 67. So that 67 must correspond to the water turbulent pool, as we just saw there. Well, okay, what happens if we put in the other numbers? If you can click on it, right? Come on. Okay. 47 was the next one. And that was what? The marker switch diagram. So, marker switch diagram. So that's a marker switch. So that's what a marker switch looks like. Okay, we can do anything with that? Nay, nay. Huh, okay. Alrighty, well, alright, let's see here. We got topographical extrusion test. Let's see what that looks like. Alrighty. Let's see what happens when we push the button on that one. Oh, it gives us some sort of a topographical map of something on this island or somewhere else. We can't really do anything with that. No, so there's nothing really much else we can do there. Oh, wait, here's another button, and this one's blinking. Well, what happens if we do that? It turns it off. Oh, wait, but it opened up something else. Okay. Oh, there's something here. Oh. That just goes... We don't know what that did, so let's hold off on doing something with that. Because we haven't explored the rest of the island yet. I don't know, and it's like you don't know how big the island is. Woo! Okay, there we are. So yeah, oh, here's one of those marker switches, I guess. And when you do that, it doesn't do anything. So there's something, maybe no power to it. I don't know. We have to figure that out. You're not given a lot of information. You're just sort of left to your own devices. So there you go. So here's a map. There's a big thing up there. Some gears. Another marker switch. All right. And where does this go? This goes up to this door here. I didn't do anything either. All right. Well. Okay. There's that one. Oh. Okay. Here. This is good. What does this do? Oh, there's one of these books we were talking about. There's these two books. And then there's a library. I think I've been playing 7 Days to Die. I'm going to actually get a skill book out of that. Okay. Let's just keep walking because I don't know what we have to do yet. I know, but we don't know. And I don't really remember because it's been 25 years since I played this game. That doesn't do anything either. That looks a little... Oh, that's the ship. Okay, so something... That... If we raise that, I wonder if that raises what's down on the thing. Oh, look, there's these leaves here. Oh, we can turn these on. Leaf, arrow, anchor... Tick, snake, flamingo or pelican or whatever the hell, an eyeball. Okay, there's that. Alrighty. Well, there's another door here. What does that do? That doesn't do anything either. Alright. Okay. This just goes down. Where does this go down to this? Oh my gosh, where are we going? Ooh, creepy. Creepy. Oh. Up! Oh! Oh, hello! Oh. Huh. What does that do? I have a feeling this is going to be one of those puzzles where you gotta push the buttons to get the right number to get somewhere. All right, and understand something. You can, aha! See, there you go. I can't look at it. Why can't I look at it? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 through 10. Power to ship. So okay, so there's some puzzles that look like they are in conjunction with each other. So once we get the ship up and running, we got to get power to it. And I know we're talking about the ship or that rocket ship thing that we saw. Did we even see that rocket ship? Oh, it's over here. Okay, so yeah, there's the rocket ship. All right, and there was a knob right here, but it didn't do anything. It didn't. I thought maybe that was going to be, not available to us, but all right. So there you go. So we're not really getting anywhere yet. This is the kind of game where you'll spend a half an hour doing absolutely. And wait, I just realized something. It's now getting dark. This never happened in the original game. Holy crap! That's the update to it. That they put in some atmosphere. Huh. Oh, and there's another thing that we can't. That doesn't do anything. But there's a switch over there that we can't get to. Okay, well, good stuff. Oh, here's another switch that doesn't do anything. So apparently what we've got is a power problem. We have no idea what anything does because there's no power to anything. Oh, look, there's a there's a, what is that? This is something you couldn't do in the original game either. Like I said, this is that 3D element, this free roam where you can walk around and see stuff that wasn't there before. Tiana? That wasn't, I don't remember that. Oh, and here we are back at the beginning. Oh, wait, there's a page of some sort. Oh, okay. Catherine, I have left for you a message of utmost importance in our 4 chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. So enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve. So we have to put a number in, but what was it? 47, 67, and 40. Enter the number of marker images. Is that what that said? So do we know? Okay, the marker switch. No, that's something different. So let's go back and read that again, just in case, because sometimes you gotta, there might be something that you're not saying. Oh, it's getting darker. So let's get back up. How do we get back up there? That was kind of neat. We could just walk right up the thing, but now I can't do it. Come on. Free roam my ass. I still gotta use the steps. All right, let's read that page again. Oh. Gonna make me walk up there. Oh, I'm playing with 1995 technology in a 21st century world. All right, okay, let's read this again. I left for you a message of utmost importance in our 4 chamber beside the dock. That's that room we were talking about. Yeah. Enter the number of marker switches on this island enter the number of marker switches. Oh, there was a picture of the marker switch diagram. All right, I feel like that's trying to tell us, and again, I played this 25 years ago, so I'm sort of half remembering and guiding you towards what these types of games were like. So, we saw what a marker switch looked like, so we know that these down here are marker switches. And this is telling us that we need to enter in the number of marker switches on the island. So we need to know how many marker switches are on the island, and that's the number we have to put into the thing to get the note. So, okay, we already looked at all these already, so we have to go back, I'm sorry, we have to go walk through again. So there's 1. Here is a 2. I knew there was a 2 up there. All right, let's try to stick to the path now, because the free roam is going to throw us off. There's 3. There is not one here, but there's 4. There's 5. There was 1 down here. 6. There's that one all the way over there. That's 7. And then what? The spaceship. That's 8. Okay, so there's 8. Is there anything else we got to look at? Where's this go? Are we going up? Oh my gosh, we're going up this thing. There's 9. That seems like that's not a marker switch though. That's just a regular switch. So that's a red herring. Communism was a red herring. Sorry. Clue. Okay. So all right. We know that there was 9 switches, but there's only 8 marker switches. The other ones are not. That's not a marker switch. We said that was just a regular switch that does something else. So let's put in the number 8 and see what happens. The worst problem, the worst thing is we'll be wrong. Right? So that's so there's that. Oh, we're going to push the... Alright, so let's move this to 8 and see what happens. Alright, I guess we can push the button. Up, there we are. Ooh, look at it.
I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agner, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Sirius as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Well, I'm not going to erase the message because I may need it. So there was a lot of information thrown at us. So now we know Atris and Catherine are parents of 2 sons, Aknar and I forgot the other guy's name. There's 2 other sons. There's two sons, and he suspects that one of them destroyed a bunch of books. And we have no idea where any of these people are. There's nobody on this island that we can find out. And there's also a key for something that has to do with the tower rotation, which we don't know what that is yet. So now we're left with this idea that we have to go figure out other stuff on the island. So that's our first major puzzle. We opened up that, and that told us something. It didn't tell us much, but the books themselves, there's pages to books, I think, hidden in other ages. So let's go back over where we saw those books, because that's a clue to me to go look at something. So here we go. Inside this room, look, there's this... Whoa! Oh shit, what did I do? Oh no. I've screwed something up here. What did I pushed a button and there's an elevator. Oh, okay. Library. Oh, that's interesting. We stumped. Oh, maybe I have to close the door. Ah, that's an idea. We should try that first. Try closing the door first. See how that goes. Oh, we're going up into a tower. It looks like possibly what we were talking about. So we've stumbled onto something else. Okay. There's a book on an image there of a book. There's a key. And these have two different symbols. Alright, we can go up here. And that doesn't have anything. So there's nothing here. So it sounds like we have to rotate something to get this to open up somewhere. Okay, well that didn't do us any good. Alright, so that open book, this is key. Alright, let's try and see if there's something here. And there's absolutely flipping nothing. And there's nothing on the ground. Okay. Huh. Nothing. So obviously this is something for us as a puzzle for later. So, you know, as a gamer, mark it down in your little notebook and we'll come back to it and look at it. So there's nothing else we can do here for now. Looks like this is pretty much empty. So let's close the door. Go back to the tower. Okay, tower. That's in... Oh, wait. No, we are in the tower. Alright. There we go. And then we go back to the library. Alright. We're not getting very far. We've burned an entire day on the island. We haven't got anywhere yet. But we are making progress because we are now walking through and we found a new place. Nothing else around here. Alright, back out to this library thing. We need to click that. Okay, so we had this. Doesn't do anything. That makes that happen. Where is this? Oh, look at that. That's interesting. Oh. Oh, that takes us back to that. Huh. What does that do? Tower rotation. Aha! So we have to know where the tower has to go, but we don't know where that is yet. Okay. So, you know, I'm one of those guys that I could just sit there and keep... Okay, I think we broke something major. Until we find the actual code for that, I think we should hold off on it. But, you know, those are the kind of things where I say, well, you know what, I don't want to do the puzzle. I'm going to just keep banging on stuff until it actually gets to where it was. You know, you guess your way through a puzzle, but we're not going to do that. Okay, so now we got, what else we got in this room? We've got two books. Well, blue one and a red one. And we've got a page to the blue book. All right, let's put that back for a second. What is... Okay. For those of you who are under the age of 25 or 30 for that matter, this is static when you don't have a channel. When you used to use, you know, rabbit ears on your TV. So, let's see here. Let's put... Okay, now we've added this page to the book. Oh! Jack Black's in this. So it's like it's trying to play a message.
blue pages. Never, never.
I can't hear.
Pages. I must have the blue page.
Must have the blue pages. Apparently, it wants me to go get blue pages.
Give them to me.
Oop. Okay. Well, I was afraid that was going to go on forever. Okay, so we need to bring him blue pages, and I'm guessing here the same thing goes with this. Nothing there. Okay, fine. We know that. So let's take the red page. So we got blue pages and red pages. Oh! Who are you? Who's your daddy? What does he do? I can't really hear him. Bring me a red page. Give me a Red Bull.
I can't see. You read it, you must.
Urgh. So, as you can see what's happening now, if you've ever played video games ever in your life, and especially puzzle games, we are starting to get the idea that there's more to the story that we don't know yet, and until we get pages corresponding to the color of the book, we won't learn what it is. And you saw we had complete static, we added a page, boom, a little bit of dialogue. You're not going to learn much, that's why I'm talking over top of it. Shut him up for now. So, every time we add a red page to this book or a blue page to that book, more of the story or more of a message comes out. I don't know if it fills in everything or if it plays a new page or a new thing. You can start to see though that we have these two guys now. So here let's recap. We have 4 people that we've been introduced to. The 2 sons, Catherine and Atris. I'm guessing we haven't met Catherine yet. I'm guessing they're waiting for Catherine. It's like, wait till your mother gets home. Atris is the guy who left us the first message, and then these 2 must be the sons, right? We can safely assume something like that. Hello, now we're playing Little Inferno. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! Alright, that didn't do a damn thing. That didn't do a damn thing. Oh, and there is what is this? This is a book that has been burnt. Oh, his son said, oh, here we go. I have called this age Channelwood, and it is very different. It is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for the small rocky island, which must be where we're at, Channelwood. Elsewhere, there are only trees which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built. Oh no, maybe not. Are just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built for some time ago, for they appear aged. I'm eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I've arrived here late and I must rest. I awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one which I'd slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. Oh, great. You're now a god. They think you're a god. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions, they were, doing that. You can't see it, but, jerking off. That I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, the world changed from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to the village, which was about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretched from the tower paths to the village. The freaking Ewoks he's on Endor. That stretch from the lower pass of the village level approximately halfway up the grand trees. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I didn't understand exactly what. This just goes on for a bit. We're not going to get all that into it. Basically, though. Oh, wait, look here. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Cirrus and Acnor are staying behind. Okay, that's the 2 sons. I have gone forever to 3 days. You can just start to see more and more what's happening. We will return tomorrow. Okay, now here's where we get to the good stuff. Future bridge. So there's parts of this that correspond to what we probably will need to make note of later on in our travels. Whoop. So there you go. There's that book. So these ones all here are destroyed. And that's Cirrus or Aknard. We don't know which one. Here's a blue book. What's in the blue book? Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because it was what they are. A group of sharp rocks clustered together. I don't know who the hell Emmett is. This was where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim in nearby rocks. It was too far a distance. The rocks, for no apparent reason, Emmett named this person the Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly. Oh my God, what the hell are we doing? Okay, there's a boat. So, okay, I'm guessing that these books correspond to different parts of the island. So there we have this. Boom, that thing here. There's a light. There's a. Okay, look, there's all of this stuff here. Seems pretty. Stone Ship Age. Okay, so there, basically, what you are doing is. Oh, look at this. See here? Constellations. There's the anchor, the eye, this thing. So we have to find. I'm guessing we have to find some sort of an observatory that will give us constellations. To what do we need to turn on? Excuse me. The yawn will tell me exactly what to put in there. And I'm thinking it has to do with the tower that we were up in. So here's another book, and this is talking about a different age. And there's some sort of heated thing. And sound, and 3 meters. 3 meters is not enough to support for the beams attached. This is the rocket ship. Okay. I doubt. Could possibly work 15. Okay. All right. 51423. So we have to remember this too as well. We're learning far ahead, and this is where you need to take notes for. So we look through here. Okay, there's this. There's some steps that appear. This must be the gear thing on top, maybe. Insignia of the black ship. All right. That's something didn't really tell us a lot. And then here's this. Okay, this is that. This is another tower. Oh, this is things we need to do with the numbers and the switches. 40. This is the extrusion thing. And this is Riven. Until I view Riven. Okay, Riven is if you don't know what Riven is, that's a sequel to this game. That's interesting. That's funny. I never realized that before. Oh, I mean, I played the game. Alright, so that pretty much covers all of that, and these are all burnt. We've done everything here, and we still have not really learned a whole hell of a lot. We know that there are constellations that correspond to these buttons here. We don't know which ones they are. This ship needs power. We need to turn it on that way. We need to figure a bunch of stuff out, and we have not done anything. We are not getting anywhere, but that's pretty much where we're going to stop for the moment, because we're going to come back and do more next time. But, we're playing Myst, and this is going to be an ordeal, and hopefully it won't take too long, because, my goodness, I don't want to spend as much time on the game as there is years in between me playing the game and rediscovering the game. So there you go. All right. Well, we're getting somewhere. We'll figure it out. So we'll see you next time. We'll pick it up back here.